Hi, everyone, and welcome to your new moon reading in Capricorn for all zodiac signs, and also a pick a card at the end for additional guidance or information that you may need during this new moon cycle. Okay, let's start with Capricorn's key phrase, which is I use. So, what does this mean, and where is it going to show up in your life this new moon, and how can you use it to your advantage? Capricorn's energy is all about being responsible and what is shown outward. So, it's how people see you, your public self, the career, profession, the reputation, the money, the status, and the prestige. It is a determined, ambitious, yet conservative, and more often than not, a mature energy. It is important that I tell you that Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and that is where the no nonsense attitude or energy comes from, because Saturn likes discipline, a strong work ethic, and being in control or having the power. This energy is also about structure, organization, and accomplishments, both personally and socially. Capricorn energy will use whatever it is at hand to achieve a goal. So, the shadow to avoid here is heartless ambition, stepping on or carelessly climbing over others on the way up, so to speak. So now that we know what this energy is, let's look at where it is going to show up for each zodiac sign. I would suggest you watch for your rising sign first. However, if you don't know your rising sign, you can watch for your sun sign. And if you want a personalized new moon reading based on your own birth chart, I have a link below in the description for my website. All right, let's get started. Hi, Capricorn. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Capricorn, your very own energy is going to be focused in the first house, which has to do with all things me, myself, and I, and how you identify yourself, as well as your physical appearance, your image, how others see you, or how you come across to others. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Capricorn. And if you need to review the Capricorn energy and what it is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Sagittarius. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Sagittarius, this Capricorn energy will be in the second house and will be focused on the things that have to do with your money, earned income, financial responsibility, personal property and possessions, your core values, and how you value yourself. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Capricorn. And if you need to review what the Capricorn energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Scorpio. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Scorpio, this Capricorn energy will be in the third house and will be focused on the things that have to do with communication, how you think, learn, share, and express yourself, as well as your siblings and extended family and your immediate surroundings or community. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Capricorn. And if you need to review what the Capricorn energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Libra. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Libra, this Capricorn energy will be in the fourth house and will be focused on the things that have to do with your home, family, ancestry, inner emotions, and security. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Capricorn. And if you need to review what the Capricorn energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Virgo. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Virgo, this Capricorn energy will be in the fifth house and will be focused on the things that have to do with fun, creativity, hobbies, your children, sports, entertainment, romance, and passionate love affairs. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Capricorn. And if you need to review what the Capricorn energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Leo. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Leo, this Capricorn energy will be in the sixth house and will be focused on your daily routine, your work or job, service to others, duties and obligations, and your health and wellness. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Capricorn. And if you need to review what the Capricorn energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Cancer. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Cancer, this Capricorn energy will be in the seventh house and will be focused on legal affairs, contracts, and negotiations, your one to one relationships with people like your spouse or significant other, or even your exes, family, friends, colleagues, partnerships in business, clients, and peace, harmony, fairness, and justice. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Capricorn. And if you need to review what the Capricorn energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Gemini. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Gemini, this Capricorn energy will be in the eighth house and will be focused on the things that have to do with transformation, death and rebirth, joint finances, other people's money, debts, inheritance, what is hidden below the surface, and what is considered taboo. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Capricorn. And if you need to review what the Capricorn energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Taurus. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. For you, Taurus, this Capricorn energy will be in the ninth house and will be focused on the things that have to do with spirituality, religion, belief systems, higher education, studying and learning, philosophy, dreams, and travel. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Capricorn. And if you need to review what the Capricorn energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Aries. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Aries, this Capricorn energy will be in the 10th house and will be focused on the things that have to do with your career, ambition, responsibility, reputation, what you are known for, and how you will make your mark on the world. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Capricorn. And if you need to review what the Capricorn energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Pisces. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Pisces, this Capricorn energy will be in the 11th house and will be focused on the things that have to do with your friends, social circles, and alliances, support systems and networks, humanitarianism, and technology. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Capricorn. And if you need to review what the Capricorn energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, Aquarius. New moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. And for you, Aquarius, this Capricorn energy will be in the 12th house and will be focused on the things that have to do with the most deep and sensitive parts of yourself, your dreams, your fears, spirituality, higher ideals, solitude and withdrawal, self undoing, addiction, the hidden or unseen, and the mystical and magical. So, those would be the areas I would concentrate on when it comes to manifesting this new moon in Capricorn. And if you need to review what the Capricorn energy is again, just go to the timestamp in the description box. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the second part of your new moon in Capricorn reading. And for all of you celebrating over the holidays this year, I wish you a very happy time. And let's get started. So, pile A, we have the moon in Tourmalated Quartz, and pile Z, we have the moon in Ocean Jasper. And I don't really think that the camera is picking up on the absolute beauty of this moon here. So take your time, pick the pile A or Z or the moon crystal that resonates with you, and I will see you soon in your reading. Hi, pile A, and those of you who chose this Tourmalated Quartz moon, this is your reading. So I wanted this card on top because it's pretty, but let me just get it back into place here. It goes down. These ones. All right. So overall energy is self-love. Okay, this is about new moon and manifesting and bringing into your life what you need. So self-love. We then have Mercury retrograde, reinvention. I like where this is going. We have new moon in Gemini, which is communication is key. We have moon in Aries, believe in yourself with courage, but also here a butterfly, which is transformation or reinvention. I like where this is going. Oops, had a tarot come out there. And we have first quarter moon in Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. All right, so I'm just going to set the tarot aside to read at the end with the other oracle cards. Let's get looking here at what it is that you need to also be planting seeds and manifesting for yourself this new moon cycle, pile A. Okay, well, overall energy is self-love. So that's it. That's what we're going to be working on here. Just give me a minute and let's see what comes in. All right, first thing coming in goes up here to this believe in yourself, right? Having courage, believing in yourself. And what I want to say here with the new moon in Gemini, again, manifesting, planting seeds for manifesting, communication is key. But in this actual case, pile A, the communication, I believe, is within yourself. This is all within. And this is a beautiful card, and I love it. Self-love, that's what this is all about. It's about finding the harmony within yourself, the beauty within yourself, the success. And sixes are also communication. So I think it's going to be changing the dialogue in your head from whatever it is maybe that is unkind, okay? Whatever it is that you tell yourself that is unkind, even if it's just in joke or jest, it's still, you know, you speak it, you're putting it out there. You're thinking it, you're putting it out there. So I think this is a true, and again, this is a 6. I love that. Okay, this is a true reinvention. They really want you to know, and that's the universe we're speaking of here, they want you to know that you are worthy, that you need to believe in yourself, that you are of the universe, that you are of God or whomever it is that you believe in. You are of that. And you are special and you are worthy of love. And before you even find it from others, you're going to have to find it within yourself. And that is really the message that's coming through very clearly to me right now. And this is like a Mercury retrograde, so to speak, where for you, this is reinvention. Okay? Or you could even be reevaluating the love that you have for yourself. And this doesn't happen overnight. So I don't want you to, struggle thinking, well, there, I changed my mind. I'm reinventing myself and that's it. No, it takes work. And it may be just something that you do day by day, getting up, looking at yourself. We hear this all the time in the mirror and repeating an affirmation of, you know what? I love myself. I am worthy. I am one of the universe. I am just as important as the person standing beside me, the person in the next room, the person that I'm going to meet on the street that is a stranger. So I really feel that that is the message that's coming through, and they want you to unleash the kindest self, or as I'm going to say, the kindness for yourself. Sometimes Capricorn energy can be a little rough, right? It's Saturn ruling that. It can be a little rough. It can be a little disciplined, and it can be a little judgy at times, which means that maybe this judgment of not thinking you're good enough or believing in yourself has been taken over. They want you to get rid of that. This is a reinvention. This is going to be replanting the seeds of love for yourself. And did that sound corny? Maybe, but it's the truth. The best way to think of manifestation is, or for me anyway, and the way I learned is thinking of it as a garden, right? You're planting the seeds. What is it that you want to grow in your life? What do you want to bring towards you? What do you want to manifest? So in this case, you're going to be planting seeds of love for yourself, and you are going to start communicating, like I said, whether it's every day. When those negative thoughts maybe come in, you replace it with a kind thought. And I know it sounds hokey, but it works. So those are your main messages. Let's see what the tarot has to say. And oh, one other thing, I had mentioned 6 and 6, which is like harmony, success, finding the balance within yourself, right, in that harmony, and communication. But also, we have a 13 here, a 1 and a 3, which is a 4, and that is inward focus. I was talking about this, I think it was back in the full moon pile, if I remember correctly. That was a few weeks ago. But yeah, something about that inward focus, right? You're focusing on yourself. You're reinventing yourself, communicating with yourself, being kind to yourself. So, and it's going to bring you stability, and you're going to build with the 4 a firm foundation of love. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. Queen of Cups, couldn't be any better. Queen of Cups with empathy. Be empathetic towards yourself. You know what it's like when you're being empathetic towards others. So be that way with yourself. And with the 2 cups here, when I see this card, the 2 cups, it's balance for me. She's emotionally balanced, okay? So that ties in. Let's see, 9 of Cups. By doing this, you will have wish fulfillment with it, right? And it is fulfillment. Your 9 cups will be full. Again, will it be hard work? More than likely. But can you do it? Yes, you can. And you also ask for help to do it. You ask for help from the universe, from whoever it is that you believe in to ask, whether it be angels, ancestors, your guides, all of them, God, source, whatever it may be. That's who you ask for help. Okay. And then we have King of Wands, passion. And that is bringing, I like that we have the Queen of Cups here and the King of Wands, because the King of Wands is fiery and fiery passion. And, everybody gets excited when it comes up in a relationship reading, of course, but let's also get excited when it's coming up in this. You need to reignite the passion for yourself. okay, for yourself. And I think the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups can work here together to bring in that fiery emotional balance that you need. This one a little fiery, this one more stable, but together they will reignite. And I love with the moon and Aries here, these oranges and reds, we can really reignite that passion to believe in yourself. Okay, let's just get a couple of oracles. The first one here, let's see what else the universe has to say for you for this second part of your new moon in Capricorn. Oh, we had one flip and one come out. Beauty raises my vibration. I seek it out for healing and joy. Right here, Queen of Cups, and look at this beautiful card right here and this one. Right? You're going to see the beauty. You're going to reinvent yourself and find love for yourself. Oh, and I let go of the anxieties of others. Yes. And let me tell you why. Because for some of you, it may be what you're hearing from other people that is giving you this anxiety and maybe a bit of lack of love for yourself, because you're not feeling it from anybody else. And you have this mentality, well, if I don't feel love from anyone else, I must not be lovable. And therefore, how can I love myself? So you need to let that go, right? You're going to let that go because you need to make room. Full moons are letting go. You let go of those anxieties. You let go of this maybe negativity or maybe just the negative talk to yourself. And that will allow room for you to plant those seeds that we were talking about. So let's get one last card here for you, pile A. I love this. Okay. We actually had two come out here too. Oh my God. You're going to love this. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. I said, if you even get up, and I said, as hokey as it sounds, because we've heard this for years, stand in front of the mirror and tell yourself how important you are. Tell yourself that you love yourself. Tell yourself that you believe in yourself. And there's the clarity. And that is a 3, which is communication, which I said, talking to yourself positively, changing those cycles, the dialogue pattern that you may have now. And every cycle is a higher opportunity. I like that because like I just said with the moon cycles, and look, I'm just doing this basic and simple so that we can get started, so that people can learn to get started on how to manifest and how to let go. So full moons, we're letting go of whatever it is that no longer serves us. We let it go. And when you let that stuff go, it allows room in your life to plant the seeds, whatever they are. In this particular reading, we're planting seeds of love for yourself. But so it says every cycle is a higher opportunity. That's right. It's a higher opportunity of letting go of what doesn't serve you and is making you unhappy or miserable or whatever it is, and bringing things in that will make you happy, joyful, confident, and grounded. And when you do that, you raise your vibration to a higher level. So those are your messages, pile A. That was a beautiful message. I really am wishing you the best of luck, because I know that working on yourself is the hardest person to work on. It's one of the hardest things to do, but don't give up. One small step at a time, one day at a time. One negative thought at a time, turn to a positive thought at a time. All right, that is it. I will see you. Have a wonderful new year, and I'll see you with the full moon reading in January. All right, for those of you who chose pile Z in this beautiful ocean Jasper stone, I wish that the camera would pick up on its beauty. I don't know if you can really see the different colors in here, but gorgeous. All right, let's put it over there. And I wanted this card on top, which really belongs back here. So let's get this going. We have your overall energy. Nourishment. Okay, we're talking about new moon here, so we're talking about planting seeds for manifestation, bringing into your life what it is that you do want. So let's have that in the back of our mind as we go through this. Moon, soul. Okay, It's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio, okay? Leap of faith, sun in Aries. Had a couple of these cards, I believe it was back in the full moon reading at the beginning of the month. Interesting. There's definitely a message the universe is wanting to send out here. Okay, and we have first quarter moon in Scorpio. Again, release your blocks. Oops, I dropped a couple over here. These are your tarots. They're going to go with the oracles that I'm going to read at the end as well. But let's just take an overall look here. So I'm really trying to make these readings just quick and simple, and it's to try to get you and to help you learn how to get into the moon cycles on a very basic level, right? It's helping you to learn that with full moons, you release and let go of what no longer serves you so that you make room when you get rid of that, whatever it is that no longer serves you. It allows you room to come into the new moon cycle, being able to plant seeds. As I said, it always sounds so hokey, but plant the seeds of what it is that you want to bring into your life that's positive and good for you. So we have new beginning. That's perfect with a new moon reading here. So new moon in Capricorn, let's go. We have nourishment. Nourishment, that's plentiful. That's bringing in everything that's good for you, okay? Think of your body, everything that's good for you. So that may be a message for some of you. Remember, this is collective. Releasing negativity, release your blocks for your soul. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is, let's just go straight to it. What I'm getting is with a 2 as well. 2s are balanced choices, you know, maybe reflecting upon something. So what does your soul need? I really feel that for you, Pile Z, this is a message from you, for you, from the universe, saying your soul needs nourishment. You know, just like your body needs nourishment, so does your soul. And I feel that it's because right below we have releasing negativity. And we have 2 Scorpio cards here, which is transformation, which is death and rebirth. Get rid of the old so that the new can be reborn. We have new beginnings and a leap of faith. Think of it as the Fool card. So it's definitely telling you there's something that you need to change within yourself to bring yourself more. And what I'm going to say here is positivity and nourishment, okay? And I think that what is holding you back here maybe is this extra negativity that you're dealing with right now, in whatever area it may be in your life, is a block for you. And when you have blocks, your chakras then aren't aligning. You're blocked. Just think of it as a big wall that when you're living in negativity, okay, the nourishment can't come in. The love can't come in. The thought of a new beginning can't even come in. And it's literally like it's blocking, okay? And when you have new moon of Scorpio, I said it's death and rebirth. Scorpio energy, that Pluto energy that rules Scorpio, that is the death of whatever these blocks are and moving forward with rebirth, which I believe is this nourishment, okay? And the other thing that I love about this is the overall energy, which is something that you need to know as well, Pile Z. It's a 7, and 7 is many things. Let me start with 1, choices. First thing that always comes to mind is choices. This is a choice you will make. You will make the choice to release whatever this negative or negativity is in your life, okay? This is a choice you are going to make to nourish your soul, to bring to yourself what is going to make you happy, full, and content. All right? Not complete, content. The other thing about 7s that you should know is wisdom. 7s are also growing. If you think of some of the Rider-Waite cards, right? It's growing, it's choices. It's also nurturing. And this is nourishment, nurturing with nourishment, the soul. So I really feel your main message here is releasing this block that you have, which has something to do with negativity in your life. and just knowing that the sun will come back in, okay? The sun will come in again with Aries here. It's that fiery energy and taking the leap of faith with making the choice, right? The leap of faith will be the choice. It can be scary because when you live in negativity or with something that is of negativity or negative energy, that's all you know. So it's hard sometimes to see the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. All right. Now I want to pull a couple of more cards. These are just quick and easy messages, Pile Z, for you, in addition to what you already have heard in your new moon and Capricorn reading for your rising or sun sign or both. Let's just see what else the universe has. Oh, sorry. I didn't do the tarot. Geez, they were blending into the other card. Not very smart here. So let's see what else the tarot says. Four of Pentacles. I love it because that's fitting right in as well. All right. Oh my God, the Fool card literally coming out beside the Fool card, right? Like the Rider-Waite about to step off the edge, which is change. We're talking about change. And the Nine of Wands, which is fear. And I was talking about fear. I love it when the cards come out and confirm the other cards. Okay. So, and I always say the cards that come out, it's for the message that you need to hear. So what is written on here is what I go with. And then I also bring in intuitively what I'm hearing as a message, because that's what a few of you or a lot of you need to hear overall. And then when I do the next couple of oracles, but also these tarot that we bring out, and then they are confirming and working their way in and sitting beside the cards and the story that's already here. I couldn't be happier. So self-explanatory Fool, we've been talking about this new beginning, a leap of faith. I think I even mentioned the Fool card. I just said about the fear, right? It's hard making that choice to change, because when you've been in something so long and you're unsure of what the change will bring, it can bring fear in. But what I also want to say about the Nine of Wands is it's coming towards the end of a long fought battle. So I want you to think of it that way as well. You're done. Okay. You're done. You're done with the drama, the negativity. You're just done. It's time to move into the 10 where you can lay those wands down. But that comes with choice and change. And what I want to say about the Four of Pentacles here is I feel it goes right along with this Scorpio energy, control. That Scorpio energy loves control, and it is controlling. And I feel that maybe it's just easier at times, even though it doesn't feel good, to hang on too tightly to that control and not wanting to allow the natural change that your soul's calling for to happen. All right, now let's get into your last cards. Believe me, I wasn't trying to rush through it. I always set them to the side, but I set them to the wrong side, and therefore that just flipped over. Oh my God. Okay. I set them over on the other side and forgot about them. All right. So I enjoy the serendipity of life. The unexpected can be wonderful. What were we just saying? Sometimes it's fearful when you don't know what's on the other side of change. This is the universe saying to you, the unexpected can be wonderful. I don't have to say anything else about that. Let's get one more. I always say the cards, they don't come out by accident. The Activated Ally. Oh, okay. This is a 9 also. I haven't seen this card before, so I'm quite interested. Let's see here. What am I getting from this? Yeah. This is like, okay. So this is like what I said here, the 9 of Wands, all right? The battle's over. This is a 9. It's time for you to lay down the wands here and move on to your new beginning. The Fool, the new beginning, the leap of faith. And that whole, and what that is nourishing your soul. You will know what that's going to be for you. whether it's more time for yourself, whether it's just letting go of the negativity in your life, if it's a person, place, or thing. And that will allow for this nourishment to come in. And I think that's what it is. You need to make the choice, right? You need to stop hanging on so tightly because you're fearful, and know that the unexpected can be wonderful. And I want to say this 9 is just because of the way this is here. I just feel like it's once you lay down these 9 of Wands, it's almost going to be like the 8 of Wands, where it's just going to be straight shooting right into the nourishment and really working on giving your soul what it needs, giving yourself what it needs to be happy and balanced and positive. All right. Again, as I say to everyone, this does not happen overnight. This will be a process. However, it's a process that's going to be really beneficial to you in the end. Okay. I don't even know if there are words for how it will make you feel. And nor do you, because it hasn't happened yet. But I see yellow here with the moon. I see yellow here. There's yellow here. And I just feel that, I don't know, this just reminds me of like, I don't know, almost like the helmets that the chariot drivers wear or used to wear, or something along, or I don't know, something from that time where it's forward movement, right? Activated alley. So you are on it when you let go of these 9 of Wands, because you were on that road straight to the 10 of Wands, which is laying it down. And if you look at the card in the Rider-Waite, there's a whole new little town, fertile fields, everything is better, so to speak, on the other side. So those are your messages, Pile Z. I really hope you enjoyed them, and have a happy new year. And I will see you for full moon reading in January.